All new at 11, the Williamston Police Department says it's seeing a resurgence of a popular hoax that's been around since 2003. There are rumors being passed around saying serial killers are playing recordings of babies crying on porches of victims. It's spreading like wildfire on social media right now, but police say it is nothing more than a hoax.
One family in Piedmont, however, claims they heard the cries outside their home just 2 days ago. Matt Koufax's been looking into this for us today. So, Matt, what did you learn?
Yeah, guys, this is one of the more bizarre stories that we have covered, but the Williamston PD did see fit to address it. You're going to see a statement up on your screen right here. And although they were the ones who put it out, it was Greenville County where it seems like more of the action is happening. Those deputies were called out to the home of Shelly Granger when she reported sounds of what she thought to be a baby crying on her front porch, or at least a small child, but they say they found nothing.
Shelly Granger says something happened to her and her family 2 nights ago.
He said, "Mommy, there's a baby crying on the front porch." And we were just kind of like, no, there's not. Maybe it's one of, a baby doll, because we have a 3-year-old.
It was her middle son who first reported what he said sounded like a child crying on their front porch. The family dismissed it as a prank, or even the cat, but then her younger son heard it too.
The closer we got to the door, the louder it got. So I said, "What is that?" And Scotty was like, "That's a baby. There's a kid out there." It was one of those cries that you had shivers. It was freaky.
It was almost like a child was hurt and you wanted to go find them.
She and her oldest son, 22-year-old Scott, called 911 and barricaded the door.
When we went in there and we heard it say, "Mommy,"
that was the end of it.
I was like, get out, let's go. We got to call something's not right. And that's when I said, I bet it was a recording.
This account sounds a lot like a popular serial killer hoax that comes and goes on social media, says Williamston PD Chief Tony Taylor. He says the rumor is that criminals play recordings of a baby crying so unsuspecting victims open the door. But he also says there's no real threat to the community and no evidence this is prevalent right now.
This thing's been circulating for a long time.
Greenville deputies were the ones who responded to Shelly's call. They say they searched the property and found nothing. Taylor says if this happens to you in his jurisdiction, do what Shelly did.
If you hear somebody knocking at your door, you don't know who it is or those kind of things and all, we want you to pick up the phone and call us.
The reason that this started widely circulating in the Williamston area is twofold. Her home sort of lies almost right on that county line towards the Anderson County side, so it's possible that somebody picked it up, including, actually, she says that second part of the reason was that her neighbor did pick it up, and her neighbor lives even a little bit closer to that side as well. So she says that could be the reason it went viral in her area. Meanwhile, Williamston PD says they have not received any calls about this. So for the folks at home, we don't want to alarm you. They still say that perhaps this incident was isolated. They're still not entirely sure what it might have been. So no alarm bells quite yet. There's still no evidence that this is an actual threat. In Greenville, Matt Koufax, Fox Carolina News.